Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He could be in here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Moved on forwards. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shomorodov! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kusanov. João Cancelo. Shomorodov. Nice control. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Ball comes in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. What a throw in. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kusanov. Oh, red, nice interception. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Throw-in. And that has been cleared. It's run loose here. Herring after the ball here. In again. That has been knocked clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Climbs up big! Clears it away. Costa. Pedro Neto ploughing through the middle. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! They score!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Here's disposition was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
So often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Portugal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. And the shot! He's got away with one man. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Costa attempts a clearance. Out to the right. That is lovely. No way through, so back it comes. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And they've got a throw. Shoots! Vitinha. Mendes forwards and with intent. That's an imaginative pass. Big chance! Taken goal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Uzbekistan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Uzbekistan really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's tidy. Looks across and up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Costa. Antonio Silva. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Costa. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Costa. Costa shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Antonio Silva makes the interception. Araujo. João Neves. Vitinha. Araujo looks to the other side. Antonio Silva. Costa. João Neves. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And claimed it back swiftly. Vitinha. He slings it in. And he's heaved it away. Araujo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Costa. Costa shifted upfield. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo spread out to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vitinha plays it short. Cross goes in. It's a mighty effort! Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Antonio Silva can get it clear. Mendes gets it clear. Uzbekistan have reclaimed it. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. The counter is on for Portugal. Aimed in towards the centre. Ronaldo. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the left it goes. Played towards the other side. Great chance! Mendes getting this one clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Played out to the right. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Costa. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. A chance to play it in. Mendes. There's the delivery. Shomorodov. Costa does really well to win the ball there. Araujo, gently done. João Cancelo. Portugal keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. João Neves.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. Cleared away. That's the throw. Can he deliver? Hit into the middle. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shomorodov goes to finish! It's anyone's ball now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the left, Nuno Mendes. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto, clipped into space. Kusanov can get it clear. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Shomurodov. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Wins the duel this time. Shomurodov. Oh, that's neat. It's a great ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shomurodov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Antonio Silva clears it away. Nicely intercepted. Tries a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vitinha, forwards and with intent. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo. Vitinha, probing pass. That's a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldo, but he's gone backward here. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. And back to the keeper they go. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Ambitious ball here. That pass just didn't quite work. proves too strong. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Araujo.
Mendes going full tilt down the left. Now who's going to be first to this? João Neves. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nuno Mendes. Showing good feet. And here's Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kusanov. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Plays in a cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo, gently done. And it's played forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, it's played into the area. It's out for a goal kick. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Costa. Araujo. Costa shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo knocks it out wide. Rafael Leao. Oh, sweet feet. Rafael Leao played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And that has been clubbed away. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rafael Leao. Now then, the ball's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nuno Mendes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao. This looks promising. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vitinha! Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Backward it goes. Vitinha. Goes for the shot! That's not going far. And it's been played through. Araujo. That's good play. So who's he picking out? The cross comes in. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's played forward. Goes for a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Araujo moved on forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross from Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao looking for a runner. And the first 45 minutes are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. There's the header! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves. João Neves. Forwards and with intent. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely, and the shot! He should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Araujo, aim forwards. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. João Neves. Over to the left. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. And that has been cleared. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Costa. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. Moved on forwards. Very nicely done. Mendes shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Great run on the overlap here. And that was very necessary. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nice physical challenge. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great challenge, timed to perfection. It's really well cleared. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. João Cancelo. João Neves. Rafael Leao. Looking here to chip it through. Clears it away. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Costa. João Neves. Oh, good spread. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Araujo. Vitinha. Costa. Aim forwards. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Played into space. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. João Cancelo. Played back in. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more.
Uzbekistan, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Costa. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Costa. Out to the left it goes. And the shot! He hits the net!
I can watch this every week, Peter, Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a go at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now here's the delivery. Araujo clears it away. And there's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Kusanov. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Kusanov. Costa. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Vitinha. João Neves. That's very neat. Mendes climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Uzbekistan, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. And that's been won straight back. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Vitinha, gently done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's good play. Costa wins. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's trying the shot. And it's been taken short. shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Over to the left. Oh, they could break here. Pedro Neto. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Portugal have a free kick. Cleared without complication. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto! Tries to get it clear. Vitinha. Proves too strong. Always onto this. He's found some space. And he's had a shot! Diogo Costa puts his gloves on it, nice and calm. Pedro Neto forwards and within. Can he finish? Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. João Neves, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Pedro Neto. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Cancelo. Well read, and the danger is averted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in plenty of space here. Calmly anticipates. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Out to the right. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly broke them a goal. There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kusanov. Shomorodov. Oh, there's the shot! They've done it! And again they hit the front.
Uzbekistan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Uzbekistan take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
João Neves shifted upfield. João Cancelo. João Neves. Costa. And it's played into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shomorodov. Araujo aim forwards. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nice looking ball.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
João Neves. Kusanov. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nuno Mendes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Uzbekistan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Could go all the way here.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Uzbekistan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vitinha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It'll be a throw-in. Shomorodov.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards.
Uzbekistan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vitinha, aim forwards. Takes a shot! It's in!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Portugal ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
He's got four. That is remarkable. All square again into the dying minutes. Pedro Neto done delicately. Vitinha moves short. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Vitinha with the short one. Cristiano. Oh, they could be caught out here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. He has found the way through. Lovely. Now shapes to suit. Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
How many? Just how many? Portugal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Kusanov. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Kusanov.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And he's on his way! Oh, good spread. Tries to cross.
Uzbekistan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that could set him on his way. And it's Cancelo. In it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. Out for a throw. Nuno Mendes. Costa. Wins the duel this time.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Real chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played in. Kusanov. Kusanov, gently done. Tries a deft little ball. Pedro Neto crosses it in here. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. João Neves. Now it's Pedro Neto. Kusanov. Clearly not happy with that. Araujo. Costa. Antonio Silva. Costa. Vitinha. Araujo. And the keeper's got it again. Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva, forwards and with intent. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Hangs one in. Clears it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Portugal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Cá esperamos a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança para vir conosco. Pedimos aos pais da criança que nos